back again with another edition of the Workshop Podcast with another sports talk week 2 NFL wrap up, and we'll talk about all things sports. Make sure that you like, share, subscribe, and follow to make sure that you don't miss anything. Also with that, drop the new website where you can find your new merch, everything Workshop, and make sure that you look at the video. Follow the link. If you like the merch, go ahead and buy you some and support the Workshop. We got Darv in the building in week 2. What's going on with you, Darv?
Hear ye.
I will say, we started an episode. I got to do a little victory lap. Colts are 0-2. I mean, 2-0.
Y'all should be 0-2. I mean, he just expected it. I mean, 0-2. The Colts are 2-0. I mean, wow.
The Colts are 2-0. Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones. We living on Earth, not 616, but like 824 or some shit.
So, man, like I will say, like the end of the game, they did the leverage call, did the field goal, missed, and then came back and did the other field goal. But you throw for 300 yards. Jonathan Taylor won for 160.
Yeah, y'all got it going.
Shit, I'll take it. I'll take any win any way it comes. You call it referees, you call it whatever the hell you want to. We won.
The Colts didn't miss a lot of them calls over the years.
Yeah,
a lot of that shit that went the other way.
Payback.
Yeah.
But hey, man, when I first started watching the game, I'm like, okay, Troy Franklin about to beat us by himself.
Yeah.
But we ended up pulling it out, which is a good sight to see because, shit get close, shit get sticky. Usually we would lose.
Niggas fold.
But it's like also, shit, we almost blew it. We at the end of the game, we get the ball, and we try to drive it down the field, and we run the ball like 7 times in a row. Like, damn, nigga, can we call
play
something
action,
different?
Switch it up a little bit.
I mean, they didn't just throw for 300 yards. At least you could trust them to throw a
maybe
little
not,
bit.
though.
Yeah, maybe not. Then we try a 60-yard field goal. That shit don't go in. We get lucky. So Shane Steichen and the jury is still out. But here's my thing. I don't want to get too happy. I'm not about to get too high because we seen this with the Saints last year.
Yeah,
they came out, they throttled a couple teams, and they went back down.
Yeah, down fast like an elevator.
But I feel like we can stay healthy. We can still continue to win some games. We got a lot of talent on our team with skill positions. So it's just like if the quarterback can hold up. Our defense is really banged up this week. We missed Shadarius Ward. We missed a couple other corners. So to be able to walk out at home with a dub against a good Broncos team, against that defense, I'm happy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy. So week 2, we wrapping up week 2 of the NFL season. It's the best time of the year with the NFL. What's some takeaways that you have from some week 2 in general?
Well, I'll talk about the Vikings for a little bit. I mean, we were not as lucky as the Colts, obviously, to be 2-0. We're 1-1, and now what was a promising start is now just turned to shit. I hate it. That's my life though. Like, shit be going good for me, and then boom, like some bullshit happen. But I mean, that's what we deal with, especially when we like mediocre sports teams. Like, I wish we could all just be Chiefs fans and we could all be Eagles fans. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And the team would just be stacked all the time, every fucking year. I guess it wasn't always the case for them, but it is the case now. But the NFL is always so strange. I feel like the defense been balling this year. The defense has been, and the field goals have been insane. Like the field goals, like the guy, obviously they told me it doesn't count as a record because it's preseason, but the guy booted like a 70-yarder or whatever. Mm-hmm. Then the guy for the Cowboys booted like a 60-something yarder for the, whatever it was. So the kicking has been on point, and I can always appreciate that because I love bashing the shitty kickers. I'm quick to be like, man, fuck the kickers because the kick never goes my way. But when they making them, I appreciate it. So kicking and defensive play.
Yeah. No, so what do you think second week of J.J. McCarthy is to see him play twice? What's your takeaways?
He's kind of like a guy we're gonna be talking about here in a second, Joe Burrow. That he can't stay healthy. I mean, that's when you got grown ass men, 6'4", 6'5", some of them 6'2", 6'3", but they run, faster than the bigger guy. So when they hit you, it's plenty of impact. He can't stay healthy. It's a grown man's game, and I'm not saying he a grown man, but he's fragile. Apparently,
I mean, yeah. Now you got Carson Wentz playing for a week,
and Carson Wentz. I mean, this just goes to show. I mean, it does not. I guess fragile might be a tough word, but he's a big, strong guy, and I mean, Carson Wentz like 6'3", 6'4", prototypical, 230, 240 pounds, and I mean, he that's what derailed his fucking career, injury. So, I mean, I don't know. We down bad.
Yeah. So, do you think? Well, we on Carson Wentz. Like, do you think that? Because I seen a clip with his like highlights earlier, or like
when was them bitches from?
No, a while ago, a minute ago. But he was like, someone asked him like, if you could trade any places with any quarterback, who would you trade places with? Like during the season, he was like, I wish I could have won that Super Bowl with Nick Foles.
Yeah, it derailed his career.
But when Carson Wentz was good
that year,
cold,
he was going to win the MVP.
His like first couple years.
I want to say it was his second year. His rookie year, he was okay-ish, and then they took a big jump. I want to say that second year,
yeah.
But he was unbelievable till he tore his ACL.
Yeah. So imagine that team now with Carson Wentz. With that Carson Wentz.
Oh, yeah.
Versus Jalen Hurts.
They still be cold. I mean, their big people are better than other teams' big people. Yeah. When them niggas put their fucking hands on you and move you against your will, I mean, you know what I'm saying? There ain't nothing you can do.
Nah, facts.
When them big boys get their fucking hands on you, bro. I mean, when you can do that, then you can be successful with any quarterback. Honestly.
Yeah. So we on the
Nick
Eagle.
Foles.
Facts. No, I mean you give it to shit. Especially at that time they had what's his name? Alshon Jeffrey.
Cold,
Jay Ajayi,
mediocre, but played unbelievable because you can run.
Malcolm Jenkins, like they went out there and won. Versus the GOAT.
The GOAT.
So shout out to
LeGarrette Blount.
Yeah, facts. So we speaking on the Eagles Chiefs, a 3:00 game. And especially we in Kansas, we in Wichita, so that's a big game.
Yeah,
especially for these parts, a lot of people went up to the game, watched the game. Eagles end up winning. In a very close game, a defensive heavy ball game. A couple of takeaways from that game. Travis Kelce bobbles the ball into the hands of an Eagles player. The Eagles run the Tush push 6 times.
They spamming that shit.
Jalen Hurts throws for under 80 yards to get the win. What's up? What do you think about that game as a whole? The Super Bowl rematch.
I think it's encouraging for the Chiefs, slightly just because they defense played a lot better. It felt like every play they ran in the Super Bowl was like 20 plus yards, or a touchdown or something. Yeah. Something not good was happening every time they had an offensive play, and so they slowed them down a little bit. But ultimately, the Eagles won. It's kind of like the Eagles got the Chiefs' number now, and it was an ugly game. It was in Arrowhead. They was doing all the extra shit. And they lost. You know what I'm saying? And Chris Jones was mad at the end. Motherfucker didn't even throw for 100 yards. Whatever. You lost, motherfucker. That's the reality. And that's what Jalen Hurts said to him. So, shout out to the Eagles. I thought the Chiefs would win at home, but obviously that was not the case.
Are they ever going to get AJ Brown the ball? God damn.
He not complaining though. He's not complaining. I'm waiting for him to have one of those press conferences. Yeah. Come on, AJ. I mean, we just need one just for the entertainment factor. You guys are balling. Y'all crazy ass coach. He got Big Dom with him. Watching his back. Got the world going up against Philly. So fuck it. If you do a little complaining, I don't think it'll hurt anybody.
Yeah. Just so we can talk about it on the pod.
Yeah. Or they might throw you the ball more. That's what they did last time. I could use that for my fantasy team.
But my takeaway from Travis Kelce, he's over the hill. I'm not gonna say he
got Taylor Swift, man.
But he I mean you could tell now you can tell okay.
He don't need the money.
On his way out.
Yeah.
But I will say the Chiefs run game is awful. It's been bad since last year.
It always has been, to be honest.
Isaiah Pacheco, people were gassing him. Like, a lot of people like Pacheco because he runs hard, but he runs hard to go nowhere. He be chalking up that damn grass and be getting 20 yards a game. He would never see another slip of mine. He would never see it.
Bad golfers. They look like niggas was just missing golf balls all day.
For them to have to be able to keep Kareem Hunt getting carries, you know that you're.
Kareem Hunt been over the hill for a while too.
Exactly. He's still getting carries over Pacheco. But when Patrick Mahomes got to run for 70, most of your running yards, 70 yards, it's like, damn, it's hard to compete when you're missing your best receiver. You can't run a ball. Your right tackle is still jumping off sides every play or off sides. So I think the Chiefs, they have an uphill battle. They'll be all right. Of course, I'm not saying they're done or nothing like that. I would never jump the gun on that. But, they have an uphill battle at this point.
Got another tough game this week, too.
Patrick Mahomes is 0-2 for the first time since high school.
Yeah.
So, he's a winner. He's a gamer, and he's going to do whatever to get his team to win. But when you playing teams like the Eagles, Super Bowl winners, it's hard to overcome.
They had a tough couple first games. One was a divisional game, right. And then you got the Eagles.
All right, the Tush push, right? There's been a lot of I'll say conversation over the Tush push, especially over this weekend. If people are tired of watching it. What's your overall take over this Tush push?
Whatever the Chiefs did obviously was working a little bit. No, they had some success stopping it. They were spamming it, but I don't know. I think the biggest thing is now they need to just legislate the rules right. Like if people are lining up off sides, then you need to call them for illegal formation or whatever the call is. But this was kind of like the same thing with the Chiefs, like the year before with the right tackle lining up all sides or going early. This is it's what happens when you win. People start nitpicking every little thing you're doing and shit start getting overanalyzed. It's because you're winning. So take this as a compliment. And people used to do this to Tom Brady and it's because you're winning. There's an interest in the Eagles winning because that's the most popular. Well, I'm not gonna say it's the most popular team. It's one of the more popular teams because they're successful. That's just the reality of it. When you win Super Bowls, you have success. Now when you have success, you got a microscope on you. So just enjoy it. Enjoy it, Eagles fans. Enjoy it, Eagles, because that's what it means. You're doing well.
Yeah, no facts. I would just say, man, if they gonna run that play, like you said, can we call off false starts? Can we call whatever they're doing wrong? Because I'm an offensive line. I'm a former offensive lineman. I play offensive line. If I had to line up and run that play, I would hate that shit. I would hate running that play. But if it got the results that it got, then fuck it. Whatever it is to win. I would personally, physically hate practicing and running that play. That shit would be awful.
Can you go full speed and practice with that play? Do you do that on inside drill on your inside portion of practice?
Line, you would you would have to though.
Inside run.
You have to. Because at least a couple times, it's that's not just a regular play,
A lot of people don't really realize how much it does suck when you're an offensive lineman and you trying to do your job and a nigga just runs full speed into the back of you.
With another nigga behind him. With another nigga behind him. But it's crazy because how do you stop it at this point? The linebackers are leaving their feet and they losing leverage. So I don't know, man.
The Chiefs was having a little bit of success. Yeah. It wasn't 100%, but teams have had that minor success. But when they really absolutely have to have it, they get it, which is scumbaggish.
But ain't no reason no other team can't use it.
And the other teams are not as successful. Yeah. And people was making it more about Jason Kelce. And to be fair, they haven't been nearly as successful as it was when they had Jason Kelce. But it's still effective enough for them to spam that shit fucking 6-7 times a game.
Man, because you already know once they get it 4th and 1. You already know what's happening.
And if you got Saquon in fantasy, you just mad as a motherfucker.
But if you got Jalen Hurts on a parlay, you know, you know he good for one rushing.
Yeah.
And he ain't rushing it.
Yeah.
He's straight
tush pushing it. Yeah, it's not even a rush anymore. It's just a tush push, separate category.
That's crazy. So we got Monday night, the most recent games. Chargers, Raiders. This is like another topic that we gonna get to later, but like these late ass games.
Yeah.
Like we're Chargers Raiders starting at fucking 9 o'clock.
Yeah, playing at 1 in the morning.
You know, like what the fuck are we doing? Why am I watching Gino throw 3 interceptions?
The one that killed me though in Gino, we love you here. We have no problems with you, but the last play where it was 4th down,
yeah.
he threw it out of bounds.
Now he want to be conservative. He care about the stat line now.
Already,
bro.
Come on, bro. You gotta throw the ball down the field at least. He gonna throw the ball away on 4th down for the game. Like, come on, bro.
I think the Raiders got something going like in the future, but bro, somebody said that game reminded like. It's like flashbacks of DJ Lagway this weekend throwing 5 interceptions. Like,
that was insane. LSU's defense for real. But we said that.
Yeah. But I think the Chargers could be a legitimate threat in the AFC. Like the way they're playing right now, the way they're being coached. You know.
Their cheating ass head coach.
Yeah, they're getting it done though. They've already won 2 divisional games to jump off the bat of the season, which is a great start. So you know, to go start off 2-0 in the division with the Chiefs in it, and
one of the teams being the Chiefs and the other team being the Broncos. Yeah, the 2 better teams.
So it is. They off to a hot start, man. Then we got the Buccaneers versus the Texans, which Texans is off to a slow start. Are you worried about the Texans?
Yes. Yeah. I'm worried because they can't protect them.
Yeah.
They cannot protect C.J. Stroud. And it sucks when you don't have a good offensive line. Offensive lineman, the most underappreciated but the most vital part of the offense. Other than the singular quarterback.
When you winning, it's the skill position.
Yeah.
It's like in the stands, though. Like, even in the stands, the kid, like, when you watching, just like kids, high school, or some shit like that, the team losing, they gonna blame the offensive line.
Yeah,
but go ahead.
The most underappreciated, not a glamour position. I'm not gonna say underpaid because they do get paid, especially those tackles. But I mean, honestly, not enough. But when you don't have an offensive line, I mean, you're fucked. I mean, your quarterback will retire from your team because he's been beat up his entire career. You will get your running backs hurt. You will have receivers complaining because they can't get the ball because the quarterback's on the ground. You will have head coaches get fired. You will have defensive coordinators, offensive coordinators get fired because you can't block anybody. Yeah. And that's what's happening with the Texans. And I mean, offensive linemen, they're not a dime a dozen because you need good ones and they're hard to find. So, but that's just the reality. You got to find them. Yeah. I mean, and when you find one, you got to keep them and you got to pay them. You know, kind of like the Eagles do with their guys, kind of like the Colts have done with their guys, and now it's kind of paying off later. But yeah, they can't block anybody. So until C.J. Stroud can find a way to snap the ball and the receivers teleport down the field and they can instantly just be open, I mean, he's gonna have some problems.
7-on-7.
Yeah, if 7-on-7, he would be dominant. Yeah.
I think that and then you lose like a couple weapons like Stephon Diggs and Tank Dell.
Yeah, that hurts.
Joe Mixon. Like, you know, they can't. It's hard for them to make up ground when they're not blocking, and then they don't have these playmakers on the outside, and then a running back, Joe Mixon, that can do whatever you need him to do. Along with, like, so him and Nick Chubb, I mean, he looks like Nick Chubb again. So them two in the backfield will be great, but like if you can't block for them, it don't matter.
Yeah, and their scheme isn't super dynamic to where they can like cover stuff like that up. And not to their head coach is a defensive coach, and their defense has been playing pretty good.
Yeah,
but they don't have. They're not going to get anything extra from play calling, like with crazy good schemes, or like a fancy run game or a fancy passing game or something like that.
Yeah, so I think that. You know, like you said, their defense, they got Hunter on the outside. They got
balling. Their defense ain't the problem.
Will Anderson on the outside. They got, Stingley. He's playing defense. Like, Shit, I would love to see CJ Stroud hit the stride. All about means with with the Colts of the division, but he's an Ohio State guy, so I want to see him succeed. And black quarterback, of course, but the Buccaneers is getting it done. It might not be the cutest way, it might not be the the best way, but they are fighting hard for these last minute victories. Baker Mayfield another fourth quarter touchdown drive. Man, is Baker top 10?
I think they was talking about that on the arena with Aqib Talib, and I don't know. That's interesting.
You take him with Brock Purdy.
Oh, Baker, and Baker's cheaper too.
Okay, of course over 2. All right.
Come on, man. It's a lot I take over 2, right. Man.
Dak or Baker?
Baker.
So he's top 10.
Hold on. So Stafford. Well, it'd be hard to do it.
All right. So Stafford,
Mahomes,
Josh
Allen.
Oh, this is no order.
Yeah, Josh Allen, Lamar. That's 5.
That's 4. You said Stafford, Josh Allen, Lamar,
Joe,
Mahomes.
Who's Jalen Hurts,
Herbert,
Justin Herbert,
Jaden
Daniels.
Okay.
We're missing some. We're missing one. I mean, he might be number
Herbert already.
We said Herbert. He might be 9 then.
Okay, Jared Goff. Baker.
I would take Jared Goff instead. Yeah, Jared Goff is the name. Okay. And then there was one more. Keep named the 10, but I can't. No, we're missing one more.
So we leave. We already said Burrow, right?
Yeah.
All right. Aaron Rodgers at this age?
No.
All right. Okay, AFC. I think we done with the AFC and that joint. I'm looking through now. Kyler.
I'll take Kyler.
You say Kyler over Baker?
That's a tough one, but so Baker might be 10. We'll call him. We'll call him 10, 11.
We'll say 10.
We'll say
Baker
10.
I'll put Baker 10.
We'll give him the 10. Okay, 10. It's just because he playing at the Flag all those years ago. But Kyler's an interesting one. I mean,
people don't like Kyler.
People don't like Kyler because he be hurt too. And did you see the now? Come on, bruh. To wear the Mike Vick jersey and then you got the pit bull with you, like
I didn't see that.
You didn't see the picture? He had the Vick jersey with the boots and
wow.
And then he was like, the caption was like, I'm a dog or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm shooting with the caption.
Niggas be trying to be too Instagram famous. Like only like you an NFL quarterback, you know this shit.
Take the picture with the Vic jersey. You got the dog. It's just I found it funny. Shout out to Norfolk State. They got their first wear.
Facts. So what's there's a lot of teams either 2-0 now, 1-1, or 0-2. What team is the most surprising? 0-2, or most surprising 2-0?
I don't know what you'll say for the 0-2, but I'll say the Texans. The Texans, and the reason why I'll say the Texans because their schedule's a little bit more winnable. Like we talked about with the Chiefs earlier, they played 2 tough games. Divisional opponent with a good quarterback, good coach, and then they got the Super Bowl champions. The Texans, they played 2 games that they should have won. Their defense kept them in the game and they couldn't make enough plays. So I'm gonna say the Texans for sure.
Most surprising 0-2.
Most surprising.
I would agree with that. And then most surprising 2-0, I would say the Bengals.
The Bengals?
Yeah, especially with Joe Burrow getting hurt in the first quarter of or the second quarter of the last game. They always have a slow start, so it's surprising that they come out. They starting out.
No, you make a good point. They always start off slow.
You know? So they still and very like Jamar Chase went off last game.
He went off the game before both games.
Yeah, but for them to hit that shot early, but then without Joe Burrow, it's gonna be I feel like that's my most surprising, especially because they start with the shoot. I would say the Colts, but that's a whole. I talk about the Colts enough, so I'll go with the Bengals for my most surprising 2-0. But we talk about it. Joe Burrow hurt again.
Yeah,
going to miss at least 3 months. They say 2 months.
God damn.
They're comparing him to the Andrew Luck. Like he's already got sacked more times than Andrew Luck did.
Really?
Through their same amount, 160 games, or maybe it was less than that. But throughout the same amount of games, Joe Burrow has gotten sacked more than Andrew Luck, and he missed his rookie year. He missed 2 seasons ago. With a wrist,
he was banged up last year
with a wrist injury. He missed 2 years ago, and then this year he's gonna be out most of the year. Are the Bengals wasting Joe Burrow's prime?
The Bengals are a bad organization. That's just the bottom line. They don't pay the right players. They don't pay the players that they draft. They're just a bad organization. Like people talk about it, like whenever you go for a road trip on games, you get a per diem or get you a little. They don't fucking give the players that. How you not give them a little 50 spot? Go go get you some lunch or some shit. They're just they got cold tubs, but the cold tubs are from 30 years ago. The facilities are all outdated. They got actual cast iron weights and shit. And no rubber weights in the fucking weight room. They got the fucking hand clamps you got to put on the fucking bar. It's just a lot of raggedy shit going on around.
They gotta still walk to the other side. They gotta walk.
They gotta walk, yeah. And there ain't no type of shade or no walkway to make it clear. You got to walk across some fucking dirt to get to the field. It's just a bad organization, and they're always going to be bad until they get some new ownership, which is never going to happen because you don't sell NFL teams because they make so much money.
Yeah, that's what I was like. NBA teams will sell their teams because they won't get the profit until they sell it at the end.
Yeah.
And NFL teams, once you get it, you already profiting.
Yeah. They cut them a $300 million check, just the TV companies, the TV networks, before they sell any concessions, before they sell any tickets, before they sell any jerseys.
Yeah. Weird to get compared to Andrew Luck. Like, Andrew Luck had a great run. If you was there, then like if you was tapped in, how good Andrew Luck was, how they talked about him, even leading up to his draft process. Like we literally let go of Peyton Manning to get Andrew Luck, and it looked like he was on the trajectory to to basically reach all the hype, right?
To win a Super Bowl for the organization. Right. That's what you hope for.
Right. With MVP, that type of... And Joe Burrow is definitely... Last year, no defense at all, trying to will their way to at least a playoff, to get into the playoffs. Like, you got Joe Burrow in the lineup behind the center, you got a chance, right? Yeah. And for him to get hurt again, first, week 2, it would be and a lot of people say this it would be remiss to say is it partially your fault because you want them to re-sign T. Higgins, you want them to re-sign Jamar Chase, that's where a lot of your money is going. Should they have spent some of those picks on money on offensive line?
When we first started this show, I want to say the first episode was Jamar Chase's rookie season, and they was telling everybody in the world knew they was going to pick Penei Sewell, who's still a dog, who's not hurt, and I don't think he's ever been hurt, still balling. And Jamar Chase, he was dropping the ball every which way in preseason, and I co-signed him. I told him I wanted them to take Jamar Chase. I thought it was excellent for them to take him, but the reality is he's a receiver, and as much as it is nice to have great receivers, we got Justin Jefferson with the Vikings. We love him, but
I also have offensive line. I also have Christian. What's his last
Christian
name?
Darrisaw.
Yeah,
who's getting
right
banged
now,
up a little bit. But offensive linemen, it's not a glamour position. You don't see them pop up in the stat sheet. There's nothing you can directly point at and say this is how they affected the game unless you're watching tape and shit like that, but at some point you need to protect the quarterback. But like I said, this goes back to the Bengals. They're not a good organization, so they wouldn't know how to build a fucking team the right way if it hit them in the face.
It would how do you not have a defense for one and not an offensive line? Where the fuck is the people that you drafted? What are they doing?
They got smoke and mirrors, glitz and glamour.
I mean, you got Trey Henderson, a good pass rusher.
Who's disgruntled, not playing at his maximum potential because y'all won't pay him.
Right. So I don't understand what's next for the Bengals. They went to a Super Bowl, and they
and lost it.
Right.
And they're never gonna go back.
But their offense, I mean, Chase Brown's good. You got T. Higgins, you got Jamar Chase for sure.
They got diamonds and pearls.
Do not get me wrong. They would Jake Browning, if he can play, if he can just get the ball to any one of those niggas, then he gonna have a good season.
Yeah.
He might make him some money.
Yeah.
He might make him some money, go be somewhere, a quarterback somewhere else. You know, might get a shot like a Daniel Jones or something like that.
Nick Foles.
Yeah. But he got to have those pieces around. But, I mean, you know, we'll see how the season play out. But, like, well, for instance, we talk about the Chargers, right? The Chargers go out and they draft, the
tackle.
Slater, Rashawn Slater.
That was, a few years ago.
And then they draft Joe Alt.
Yeah.
They draft the offensive lineman. They got the offensive line in place. But they missing, like, eventually, last year they didn't like what's the name wasn't playing that well. Quentin Johnson. But now they got Ladd McConkey. Like they got these second round, third round receivers and his first round offensive lineman. And it's kind of paying off now rather than it just depends, you know, because Joe Burrow made it to the Super Bowl.
Wide receivers are a glamour. I love wide receivers. I love to see them run down the field and catch the ball, and they are worth what they get on the field.
Top paid ones there.
Yeah, but they're a dependent position. They're not a needle mover.
Yeah.
Offensive linemen are needle movers, and maybe that's the wrong thing to say because when you get a wide receiver like a Justin Jefferson, like a Tyreek Hill, like a Jamar Chase the ball, they can break the game, but that's only after the offensive line blocks, the running back picks up the linebacker that's blitzing, and then the quarterback throws it on time and on target.
Yeah.
And that's that. All those things have to happen in order for him to get to the game breaker. So,
yeah,
if you never get there, what does it matter?
Yeah, that's true. But it's like, man, like, you know, I don't know. Like, because what do you do? Like,
or you get there and your fucking defense sucks and the other guy's got a game breaker. But his is level 5.
You got to 35 to even compete.
You know what I'm saying? So wide receiver, as nice as they are and as much money as they make and as many commercials as and as many, you know, as cool as they are, they're the coolest people in the NFL.
Divas and
it is cool, but you got to have so much to make them go.
Yeah, for sure. Speaking of receivers, speaking of, you know, passing, Giants versus Cowboys, an onslaught of offense, a slaughter of defense. Where is Trayvon Diggs? Where is the defense? Where is Micah Parsons? Oh, he's gone.
He's gone. Looks like they could use him.
That's why Russell Wilson can throw for 450 yards.
Yeah, and he usually dominates the Giants. Yeah, he beats the shit out of those lowly teams.
But you know, Russell Wilson throws for 450. They still lose. Malik Neighbors goes crazy. Cowboys still end up with a victory. Man, that was a crazy ass game.
On the back of the kicker though, the kicker showed up. Like I'm gonna give a credit. And the Cowboys, they usually be, what's his name, Brendan Aubrey. Yeah, he's a baller. And the guy
whoever found him, you give him a raise.
Yeah, but I will
take
tell
Jerry
you,
Jones spot.
It only takes them niggas to miss one easy kick for them niggas to be like, you know what I'm saying. So we'll see how long he can keep it up.
Nah, for sure. They
Y'all had who was the kicker? Rodrigo Rocket Ship.
Yeah,
he was cold for a minute. Then he missed one kick in.
But like, what's the name? Young Hoku.
Yeah, the same thing.
He gone now. He's not even on the roster no more.
He was like the lead. He was like had the all-time percentage or something. Yeah.
So now he's not even on the. He's not even on the Falcons no more.
Yeah, my young Hoku.
So, but my old one's 30.
Yeah.
You know? But man, Russell Wilson had a good showing. We let Russ cook. He said, "Man, Jackson Dart, I'm gonna hold you off for a couple weeks." But they still lost. But you know. What do we expect? What do we expect? I mean, the Giants, they're not good.
If they play like that, but they're not gonna play the Dallas defense every week. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Dallas usually beat up on the Giants. I feel like they usually do a good job of holding them. It's them other teams Dallas got to worry about.
Yeah, they got to worry about the Commanders and
the Giants. They all right. As long if Jackson Dart can be something, I mean, he got the weapon, Malik Neighbors. But are they gonna put pieces around Will the coach still be there in a year? And so he gonna have a new coach, a new system to learn. It's gonna set his growth
they
back.
got a couple pieces like Wandale Robinson's good, young guy from Bama. He's good.
Yeah.
They got Teron Tracy is a good back, and so is Cam Scatterboo. But yeah, it's gonna take some time. Like their defensive line is crazy.
Yeah.
They got Dexter Lawrence.
You couldn't tell though.
Not that week.
Yeah.
They got Dexter Lawrence. They got Brian Burns. They got
they got a lot of high price pieces.
But we ain't got no DBs.
Yeah, well, yeah.
It don't matter how fast you can't get as fast as this nigga's beat off the line.
Yeah,
that nigga screaming, "I'm beat."
He got his head up off the line.
So, I don't know. It was a shootout, but it's the Giants ended up pulling out, man. So we had a old face, new place in an old situation. We have the Bears. Ben Johnson, head coach, playing his former team, the Lions, in Detroit, and gets routed 50-something points to ran it up on him.
Amon-Ra, the sun god.
40 fantasy points, by the way.
Amon-Ra, the sun
Amon-Ra
god.
this week, I'm sorry for you.
Yeah, the sun was shining bright on that Lions game.
Yeah.
They when they play at home, they're a different team. They are a completely different team. What happened in the NFC Championship game was it wasn't super shocking because I said that on this very program, but once they get going, man, it's like an avalanche. It's like the snowball. You roll the snowball down the hill and it keeps going, and then eventually it gets to the point where they can't stop it. And with Jameson Williams, so fast, lightning in a bottle.
Hey, he's not good for receptions, but yards.
Yeah, because he gonna take the top off.
Yeah.
He's one of the fastest guys in the NFL without a shadow of a doubt. And then they got the run game, they got the O line. And they got the coach who will do shit like run it the fuck up on your ass. Especially if you're a guy that left the team probably thinking grass is greener. Really, you just trying to take a better opportunity for yourself, which is for you to do. But not everybody's supposed to be a head coach.
It's early.
Yeah, it's early, but it's ugly early. I mean, damn.
So I feel like we've seen the same trend with Caleb Williams. Balling first half. And then regressing later on down the line. Are you worried about Caleb Williams, or do you think this is just?
I'm worried for sure. I wasn't worried last year because he was a rookie, but he kind of got the same problem. He liked to make throws that you can make in high school and college, but you can't make in the NFL. When you escape 2-3 people and you then ran back 15 yards from the line of scrimmage, and then you try to throw the ball 20 yards down the field. Shit get ugly. They run underneath the bitch and catch it. They jump in front of it.
Especially when they faster than they not. Everybody here 4-4-4-3.
Yeah, 4-5. Everybody here got speed and everybody here got good technique. They gonna be on it. Nobody's running scot-free wide open. That rarely happens in the NFL.
No, yeah, exactly.
Somebody always in the area of that motherfucker. And if you underthrow it, you don't put it exactly where you don't throw it through a keyhole, they own you.
Yeah, I think that it is alarming. Cause man, I feel like he's regressing a little bit.
They move heaven and earth to get him.
Yeah. And then you got the quarterback guru or offensive guru supposed to be y'all not producing no points. So again, it's early. A lot of people and that's my not frustration because I really don't care, but a lot of people are talking about the rookies in fantasy being bust Ashton Genty or Travis Hunter and Omarion Hampton. Relax. It's their second week in the NFL.
Yeah.
They are just relax. Give it some time. Let these niggas actually be pros for more than at least a month or at least a couple weeks. I feel like people are so quick. He's not what we thought he was. This guy's a bust. And then they be why are these players being so criticized? It's bro, it's literally people that do fantasy, people that sports bet, people that do this are they're expecting so much from. They just got into the league. Let Travis Hunter figure out what his role is. Let Ashton Jency figured the bumps in the road. Like
his situation, Travis Hunter though, his is a little bit more unique because like Ashton Jency, he gotta get used to. I feel like the pace of the game.
Yeah.
I feel like the pace when he's pass protected, sometimes they're just getting up on him a little quick. I feel like the defenders are closing in on him a little bit quicker. So he just got to get with the pace. Travis Hunter, he trying to do both and shit. Like that's a lot of pressure to put on somebody, but he wants that kind of pressure. So shout out to him. Yeah. And I'm not saying they shouldn't put it on him, give him whatever he wants, but damn, I could only imagine.
Right. So, you want to do a pickup now, or you want to do a little after?
Let's do it. Let's end it. Let's end it with that.
Okay. Big fight this weekend. We had Terrence Crawford versus Canelo.
When was is it the fight of the decade, or is this the last time before? I feel like this one is more relevant than Conor versus Floyd.
Oh yeah, for
I don't know if it's more relevant than Conor versus or Floyd versus Pacquiao. I don't know if that was 10 years ago.
I feel like none of them. I feel like. Do you feel like Canelo or Bud is in their prime?
Yeah, I feel like yeah, Bud is in his prime.
You think they're both in their prime?
Yeah, Floyd might not have been his prime, but he was more than capable, ready to fight. Pacquiao was a little older for sure.
Yeah. I think it's a fight of like one of the fights of our generation. I wouldn't say but it's one of. It's one of like. I feel like this is like a man like Pacquiao. I mean, in boxing it's hard because they can't like. There's no Dana White to be like, all right,
y'all niggas is fighting.
Khabib, you're fucking fighting Conor. You have there's no wiggle room. Like you two are fighting.
It's super top heavy,
right? So for Canelo and Bud to get out there and give the people what we want,
it is the fight of our generation. Right. Tyson Fury versus Wilder, maybe.
Yeah,
that was a pretty good one.
Yeah, but I don't think they were even at the peak that Bud and
that's what I'm saying.
Was at. Yeah. But fight of the century,
not the century, but
no.
The last 20 years?
Yeah, at least. Y'all let us know what y'all think.
Yeah, what's the best fight of the last 20? I'm not that familiar with boxing. I'll be honest. I think off the top of my head, Mayweather versus Pacquiao. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, for sure. But and I'm not the biggest boxing guy either. But for a fight like this, you want to watch. But the crazy thing is, like, why the fuck is this shit starting at 1 a.m.?
Oh man, I don't know why they got all these. The entrances be too fucking long. Like they need to cut the time down on the entrances a little bit. I do fuck with the entrances a lot. I do. They also need to make. Like, boxing just get drug out. Like, nobody got knocked the fuck out. Yeah. Like, in UFC, somebody gonna get knocked out in the prelims. Or strangled. Yeah. Somebody gonna get knocked or strangled. That cut a lot of time off that fight. These motherfuckers beating each other up for going the distance every damn fight. I'll be honest, I was snooze.
Me too.
I was snooze for the undercard.
Nigga, I didn't get to watch the play in the event. I fell asleep. I was in the bed. Nigga, I didn't watch that shit.
I was struggling.
Bro, I was fighting back my sleep. I was asleep before these niggas even started.
And that's a part of the niggas fighting before. I didn't know nobody on the before card. And maybe that's me. Maybe the boxing people gonna tell me big guy. You don't know shit about boxing. Maybe I fucking know. I know nobody got knocked the fuck out all night.
Niggas went 12-8 rounds every time.
These niggas went the distance every time. I'm like, come on, bruh. So that's a part of the problem with boxing. And the other problem is, like you said, the promoters be too involved. They too heavy-handed in it. And there ain't no management, no organization to say these people are gonna fight. You know what I'm saying? There should be some more organization. They got 1 million different belts. The nigga handed them back 3 belts. How you get 3 belts? Y'all fought one time. 7 belts is on the line, but it ain't but one fight.
Tag team belts.
Intercontinental Championship, WWE Championship. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah. But as far as fight, man. Shout out Bud, man. Hold it down.
Shout out to
But,
Bud.
yeah.
Another thing, and I don't want to get, I don't want to get too crazy here, but like the whole and I love my Spanish people, I love my Mexican people, but maybe it's the Floyd Mayweather thing because he used to always fight on Cinco de Mayo, but it's always like the Mexicans versus the black folks.
Yeah.
Every time one of these fights happen,
I feel like that is what it is.
it is what it is. There's a lot of
culture.
Mexicans, they love boxing. Black people, they love boxing. So naturally, they be having a lot lot of good fighters.
There's no really American white boxers, you know what I'm saying?
That's very true. They had Ricky Hatton, who recently passed away. Shout out to Ricky Hatton. But yeah, like, and we done got the last two, right?
Yeah.
I'm not saying we got the last two. I'm rooting. I support y'all.
Yeah.
It's a lot of y'all like, but
I feel like at this point, even at this point, like, is it like it's like that's the right, not the right, but like at the reality, at the peak, right? It's the reality of it for sure. And I feel like boxing is big in a Hispanic community. There's a lot of Mexican boxers.
Yes,
like. That's what they like. They have their boxers, soccer, and like baseball, I guess too as well. Like that's very prominent in the Hispanic community.
Absolutely.
So there's a lot of Mexican boxers, right? But at the end of the day, them niggas, from the hood, from the trenches,
them niggas be
you
having.
don't have to see them niggas. You don't have to see them niggas.
20 years from now, there will be another legendary Mexican fighter, and there will be another legendary black fighter, and they will crash out.
Canelo look like an Irishman, but we not gonna go there.
Yeah. When he get to talking, though, instantly.
But shout out for them for actually putting it together and getting out there in the field.
Indeed,
for sure,
because a lot of niggas be ducking each other.
For sure. All right, let's do our pickups to get up out of here, man. Dolphins, Bills.
Bills.
Dolphins blow up the team. Falcons, Panthers. Give me Panthers.
Falcons, Panthers.
Yeah.
Give me Falcons.
Packers, Browns. Packers.
Browns is at home.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the Packers. I don't know why I asked that shit. Fuck am I thinking?
Houston Jaguars. Houston get their first win.
Houston,
this week. Houston get their first win this week.
Jaguars are at home though.
All right, Carson Wentz versus Jake Browning. Vikings versus Bengals.
Carson Wentz, me please.
Give me the
Vikings.
Give me the Bengals.
You got the Bengals? Okay.
The Bengals. Let's dead for there. Steelers Patriots. Fuck the Patriots. They lost me some money last week. You mother. Hey,
they pulled it out though.
You in the NFL. How do you not know that the kickoff return is a live ball?
Yeah. But think about this though. Some of the shit is obvious like that one, but some of it's not as obvious. When at all the years you play football, when did you ever go over the rules?
That's facts. And my pops was like, he probably never played special teams. Caleb Johnson never played special teams. No,
you're right.
He was never a special teams.
It was
guy.
Caleb Johnson.
Yeah.
I'm dead. It was.
Yeah. Anyways, who you taking?
The Patriots.
Patriots at home?
Yep.
I say Steelers bounce back. I'll take the Steelers here. All right, Rams, Eagles. That's a good game. Rams, Eagles.
Give me the Rams.
I'm gonna take the Eagles. Eagles go 3-0. Jets, Buccaneers. Justin Fields is out. I'm going Bucks.
Buccaneers. And Mecca might be hurt, a little banged up too, but he's an animal. He is an animal.
Yeah. Colts versus Titans.
Colts. Indiana Jones. Give me Indiana Jones.
Give up, boss. Raiders, Commanders.
Commanders. Give me the Commanders. Because I took the Raiders last week. That shit, they was there, but damn. Oh, damn, man. Gino.
Man. Yeah, give me the Commanders. That's a close one for me, but give me Commanders. All right, Broncos, Chargers. At Chargers.
Chargers,
yeah. I'm gonna go Chargers. That's a tough one too. Chargers. Saints, Seahawks. Give me Seahawks.
Give me the Seahawks. Sam Darnold.
Saints going 0-17.
It's on the schedule. It's possible.
The Cowboys, Bears.
Give me the Bears.
Give me the boys. I'm gonna go Cowboys. Cardinals, 49ers. I'm going Cardinals.
Give me the 49ers.
With Mac Jones?
With Matt, and you didn't see him last week?
All right, I'm going Cardinals. Chiefs, Giants. Chiefs get their first win.
Correct.
All right. Monday night, Lions, Ravens. At Ravens.
Which is why I will be going Ravens.
I will be going Ravens.
If the Lions was at home, I'd take the Lions.
Yeah.
But they are a completely different team when they on the road.
Outside.
And they outside. Yeah,
And they
you make a
outside.
great point. Another factor.
But again, if you're interested, we have somebody send their picks in. Send your picks in. We'll add you to the list. Again, weekly updates. We had the late night joint. This 1 a.m. we finishing up, but we're doing this for y'all, man, so we can keep y'all posted.
You won. You won the first week, right?
Yeah, 13-3. But 10-6. You went 10-6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
I'll take 10-6.
yeah. So next week we'll see what it is. It's send your picks in. Maybe put in a parlay. I don't know. Hell, make the workshop some money.
You was 13-3. I mean, you just need to get rid of those 3.
Yeah, shit. If I would have put 13 in straight into a parlay, nigga, we would. I might be moving. But all right, man. Appreciate y'all support. Remember, like, share, subscribe. Find us anywhere you find your podcast. Go to the workshop.com page, get you some merch, and reach out to us. And just like that, we out.
Never too late.
Holla.